Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Elliot Master Live Trading Channel. Today is November 11th, 2020. My name is Philippe. I'm the trader on this channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please hit subscribe. Make sure to go and click the little bell so you can get notifications when we go live. And please hit like if you learn anything. All right, let's get started. Let's get our disclaimer out of the way. Any views expressed in this channel, Elliot Master YouTube channel, are those of the author only. Any communications for informational discussion and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, nor is it incentive to invest or an offer to buy or sell futures, commodities, or a solicitation to buy or sell any investment product / asset class in any jurisdiction. Any views, valuations they've ever expressed or quoted buy or sell trades are only estimates and are subject to change. All investment ideas discussed in this channel may involve high risk and there's a possibility of total loss or the loss may exceed the amount invested. It is the sole responsibility of the viewer to assure that she or he complies with all applicable laws and regulations. Elliot Master Channel is not a licensed investment advisor or a commodity trading advisor, nor is it licensed as such with any federal or state regulatory agency. Investors and traders are responsible for their own investment / trading decisions, including entries, exits, and the use of stops. The author is not responsible for any loss or damage arising from or connection with the use of any information from this channel. So if you follow our trades, you're doing so at your own risk. Always use a stop. Alright, that's done. Get that out of the way. Okay. Alright, so market is negative 18. The other markets are a little bit plus, except for NQ is minus, no, it's plus 170. Okay. Let me close this chart here. So yesterday we got out a little bit too early on our trade. It went to all of our targets. We could have made more money and also closed a gap. So the gap was the target. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this gap because we don't need that anymore, right? That's done. Oh, sorry. No, what am I thinking? This is no. I made a mistake. This is yesterday's closure, which made a gap line today. Okay. There it is. Okay. But today it closed a gap. This is the one that I need to erase. This one is gone. Okay. So the gap at 165 is closed. But we created another gap by being negative. So if you look at your daily chart, it looks like we're starting to break consolidation that is at 1850. So we're getting closer to starting a new trend to the downside. Alright, let me make sure. Oh, I need to go and get out of Sim because all of my charts were on Sim from yesterday. Out of Sim. Okay, except for the crude is not on Sim. Alright, we're good to go. I think, is this on Sim too? Hold on. I'll make sure the one that I'm that was on sim also. Alright. Okay. There we go. We are good to go. Okay. So we are at support. And it looks like it's having a hard time going through 56.5. Alright, make sure that all of my ATM strategies are on. Alright, let's just be patient. Let's see what it wants to do with this support area. So it could go to 48. There's an area down there that needs to be filled. They may want to go there. So if you guys recall, yesterday I was talking about saying that the market needed to go down to the 58 area. Here we are. But again, it only happened during the after hours, huh? That could be market manipulation. Oh, let me get my microphone closer. That could be market manipulation. And again, the market's kind of funky today. NQ is positive. ES is positive and YM is negative. So today is the opposite of what it was yesterday. All right. Okay, nothing's happening yet. I'm not really sure what it wants to do here. We'll just be patient. We're not in a hurry. Let me take a look at a longer time frame, see if I could see anything. Yeah, even on a longer time frame chart, we still look sideways. It looks like we just finished the tail end of a flat on a super long time frame. So it's either gonna cut through this support area or go all the way up. Yeah, the 1848, it doesn't look like it needs to go there. It could go there because between 50 and 48 there's hardly any volume, so it may want to fill that, but it's not super flat. So actually I only see us going up from here. But what do I know? Let's just wait for a signal and see. Because right now I mean, 1, 2, 3. Could this be a 4? Let me measure it. Let's see. Yeah, that could be a 4 right here. Wave 4. And then a 5. Sure. So I actually see it going up. All right, I'm going to take a quick scalp here. Oh, I need to change this. I want to go only for 1 point, so I'm going to redo it. If you don't... Oh, it might be too late. Oh no, there it is. Okay. There it is. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, looked like it was gonna hit us, didn't it? That was fairly... Oh, yeah, wow, it went 1 tick away. Is it over? Oh my God, that was so close. 2 ticks away. Is it over? Oh man. I'm going to extend my risk a little bit. I really don't want to. But let's see if it will do an ABC up. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to try to get out with a little bit of loss. It could do actually an ABC down. I think this was the ABC up, and that's what I was going for, and I was 2 ticks too late on my entry. Yep, I'm gonna get stopped out. I'm on the wrong side of the trade now. Bummer. Yep. I'm on the wrong side of the trade. Alright, I'm going to have to move up my stop. Unfortunately, I need to reduce my risk. I'm on the wrong side of the trade. So I was going for the ABC up, but I got in a little bit too late. I'm even going to lower, see if I'll get out with minimum damage. And if it hits me at my yeah. Oh well. Oh, 190 negative on that one. What a bummer. I should have not extended my stop and just gone out with 150 negative. All right, no big deal. I'll make it up. All right, we need to go and chase 190 now. So again, I was going for the ABC up, and I got in 2 ticks too late. Otherwise, I would have gotten filled my 1-pointer. So I could do a bounce off of right here where it just went, but it may go to 55.4. All right, let's see if I can get in from here. This will be just, I'm looking for a bounce now. Just a little correction. I can go in now, can bounce now, or it can go a little early. I'm tempted to go now. Oh, I should have went now. Yeah. Yep, I should have went. I should have went. Got scared out of the trade. Got scared out of the trade. Hesitated, and that cost me. I could have made 100 back. Yeah, they went 2 points. I could have made at least 100 back. So I could take a short, but I'm not going to. Have a feeling it's going to go up. So I need to be a little cautious here. There it is. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to go long from here. I want to see a full correction from this pivot here. From this wave. Okay, I hope I don't get trapped now, but I think actually I'm going to extend. So we are right at POC. Okay, I'm going to extend my risk. Do not suggest anyone else doing it, especially if you're a top trader. If you took my first trade, you're already negative, so you only have $100 more to play with. Well, first of all, this whole trade was advanced, and I should have called that. I apologize. All right. We need to clear 60.5. Okay, I'm going to minimize my risk. So again, I'm seeing that this support area is holding out pretty good. So now it may want to fill that that 100. What was it? Where am I? Chart. There it is. Okay, so yesterday yeah, it should. Let me see here where I'm at. Yeah, it should go all the way to closing the gap. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, is there any reports today that top trader guys need to be out? Let me check that. That was my crude. 1 second, guys. I need to. Let's see. Come on, keep going. Keep going. All right, we're already up 110 on this trade. Okay, there's nothing today. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. So we could, there's no trades that top trader guys need. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Again? 2 ticks away? Is that what it was? Come on. Not one of those days. Was it 2 ticks again? Yep. Freaking 2 ticks again. You gotta be kidding me. What? Alright, I'm moving stop to entry. What? No way. Come on, go, 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 go. Yes, get it. Alright. Alright. Well, positive 10 bucks. Oof. I was gonna get a little angry there, but gotta keep your emotions in check. Always when you're trading. All right. Okay, we could take a short here. It may want to do a quick scalp down. We could do a quick scalp down, but not quite sure if it's gonna go all the way up yet. All right, let's regroup, focus, because now we're starting at plus 10. Oh, look at that, kept on going. Had a feeling it had a little momentum to it. Okay, let's see if there's any targets that's going, that is trying to. So there's a 30 lot at 63. I may want to go there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow, it just kept. Oh, there's a 43 lot at 64. Yeah, we should have stayed in, but hey, we are scalping. We were going for our loss, so could have, would have, doesn't help us. Okay, so looks like it's correcting now. need to open my chart here. Let's see what it's trying to do. Where I need where are my trusted little tools? Okay. I want to go short for a quick scalp, but I'm not sure that it's ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure a wave 2 to the downside, and if I see it going south, so here is all of our tools are all the way up there. I'm going to have to make new ones, and this is what slows me down from looking at the chart. All right, it's going to be yellow. Boom. Okay, so that's 2 right there. So I could go short somewhere around here. I could go short at 61. I could go short at 61.6, but it may want to go up to 65. So I'm not sure if it's ready to go down. Could actually go long also, but right now nothing is clear. So I'm not going to be taking any trades. All right. Oh, there it is. It's starting to go down. We could do a little scalp here. Is it ready? All right, I'm going for a quick scalp. This is an advanced trade. Extremely advanced trade. It may not be ready. Again, it may want to go up to 85. Gonna make this a little tighter. Yep, it was a mistake. Yeah, I may have anticipated this trade. All right. On a smaller time frame, it may do an ABC to the downside with this little wick up. It looks like if you look at a smaller time frame, it looks like a zigzag. It could be doing a double zigzag. Now if it does, it will hit our target. So let's hope it does a double zigzag down. There it is. Go, go, go. Go. Come on. Definitely seen some sellers. There is a 34 lot at 61. Okay, I'm going to make this even tighter. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Come on. I'm trying to get out without paying commission. And I paid. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go long from here. I don't think it's done. Let's see if it'll let me in. I want to get this cheap. All right. Target will be let's see. Target will be our don't want to raise it. Come on, let me in. Have a feeling it's going to go all the way up to a minimum 63.3. Oh, I should have gotten in. It's trying to get it cheap. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to wait right here. Let's see. But I have a feeling it's going to go up to 63.3. So if it lets me in before hits target, otherwise, yeah, otherwise I'll just wait until it hits. So it can go to, it could do so it looks like in a smaller time frame it did a double zigzag. And it corrected at the end. You know, actually, I'm going to lower it. Again, if it lets me in right there, let me do a wave 2 to the downside. Let's see where I could get. All right, I'm in. Okay. And I'm going to go, I have a feeling it's going to go to 65, but I'll be happy with 63.9. Going to make this tighter. Okay, let's see. But it could stop at 63.3. All right, so I'm still positive 10, but I just paid commission, so... But, all right, come on, keep going, keep going. Okay, so this could turn into a wave. Oh, there it is. Oh, it bounced off of our first target. Is it going to keep going? Yes, go, 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 go. Oh, okay, I'm going to lower this. Go. All right, I'm moving stop to entry. Come on, go. Oh, it hit us. Oh, no. Oh, you're killing me. All right, I'm going to lower one tick. Get it. Oh, hit it. Oh, my God. What's up with today? It keeps hitting our targets and bouncing off. Come on. Come on, go. All right, I'm going to move this up. I'm going to move it up to 64.6. Should actually move it to 65. I think that's the real target. So it bounced off. It didn't hit our second target, so I have a feeling that it's gonna go higher. I'm protected at entry, so I got nothing. I should actually move one tick up. There it is. It would have. There it is. Keep going. All right. Okay, so it could bounce off of here. Oh my God, and it did. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Oh, I think I was greedy. I was greedy. Well, I'm not moving my stop. I got greedy, huh? I got greedy. Should have gotten out. All right. Need to remind myself. I'm a scalper here. I'm a scalper. Wow. Looks like I left on the table 170, but I don't know. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. If we get stopped out, I'm making $10 before commission. Wow, what a bummer. All right. That's what happens when you get greedy. Yeah, I'm not going to move my stop. I think is at the bottom of a wave 2 now, so let's hope it bounces off, but it looks like yeah, took us out. Man, oh, bummer. All right, it went to our target. We didn't get out. I raised my target to a really unofficial target. That was more of a big order, what I'm trying to say, a big lot target, not an actual target, and I paid for it. I could have had 170, 180. All right. Yeah, the second I saw it bouncing off the way it did from here, I knew we were done. I should have actually raised it and gone out with 100, but I was hoping that it would bounce off of a wave 2, and it didn't. It went all the way through. So I think it's bouncing off of a wave 2 from here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know what it wants. Yeah. All right. We'll just look for another opportunity. I may go long from 58. All right. Learning experience there. Don't get greedy. Oh my God. All right. Can't beat myself over this. Okay. It may be done here. It may be done going south, but nothing is clear right now. All right, let me take a look at the big picture here. Let's see. Let's see if I could figure it out what it's trying to do. Yeah, it looks like it's correcting. Not clear, but it looks like on a longer time frame that it's correcting south, but it's not done. But I still see it. I still see it going all the way up to maybe, yeah. Yeah, I see like a gap closure. But what do I know? This is just a guess. It's a guess that it will go at least up to 70. All right. So We need to scalp our way up. Yesterday, we had a short trade that we could have just taken that one short and it would have gone straight to target. I called it out yesterday. What was it? It was, where is that trade? I can't remember where it is now. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had called short at 82.1 and target was at 75.6, and I called that out at 7.25, and we could have just stayed on that trade all the way till the end of the day, and actually called a second target at 73.1. So we could have taken that one single trade instead of all of those scalps. But, you know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So I think it's still better to be scalping. So instead of looking for one long all the way to 70, I'm going to scalp my way up. And I'm just going to look for an entry. Let's see if I want to go down here to this area. And we'll look for signs of signs that it wants to go long. All right. Could even take a scalp down. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for a quick 1 point scalp down. This is extremely high risk trade because it may want to go up to that 85. Okay, I'm going short from here. And I'm going for 1 point. 1 point. Which it will take us right to the top of this yellow wave 2 bucks. Oh, actually, it's a little higher. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to redraw this line. Because, yeah. So here it is. That's where it should be now. Okay, so, oh, all right. I'm going short now. Going short now. And I'm going to lower my target to right here. Okay, so it could bounce off of this little area right here. So it could bounce off of, I'm going to make my stop pretty tight on this, because it could still want to go up to that 85. So making the stop short, it's already high risk. So it could either stop. Let me draw some targets here. So it could stop right here. It could stop right here. But official target is right here. This is the official target. You know what? I have to move it up. I need to draw a wave 2 to the upside. Hold on. I need to move it up. Okay. All right, because it could want to do a, yeah. All right, so let me draw these areas right here. These are the targets. So this is an ABC. So I'm going to draw the first two as an ABC, and the last one is actually, it's a wave 3. I'm going to go right there to the beginning of the box. You know, I'm going to move this one down here. So we already know that the beginning of the box is a target, so I don't need to go and draw. Oops. Draw another box. Okay. So there it is. So we're looking for a correction down, extremely high risk trade, because it may want to go up to 85 and then come down. So I may be anticipating a trade here. I mean, I may be anticipating the short, not a trade. Okay. All right, let's keep. So again, it may bounce off of here because it did do. See all this area here? This could be support, but support would actually be here. Support is usually a little bit under. It's not. So it would be here. All right, let's see if we hit our target. Hold on, guys. I need to reply to a message here. Okay. Ooh, it turned on us. All right. It turned on us. I'm going to have to make... Ooh, what's going on here? I could lower my stop. Keep this tight. Yeah, we should have our stop at 62.9. But I'm just afraid that it will do a wave 2 up and then come down. Take us out and then go to target. Or it looks like we're starting to go a little sideways here. Let's see what the big boys are doing. Let's see. Okay, crude is trying to go short. So is the YM, and Q and ES are trying to go north. So it looks like it may be following the NQ. Not quite sure. Oh, yeah. Now crude starting to go north also. All right. This could be a good time to get out of this trade. It looks like it's doing a diagonal up. So yeah, we need to break this area here. It could bounce off of 61.6 and go all the way up to 62.8, or it could break this diagonal now and go straight to target. Look at that. It's bouncing. Yep. It bounced exactly where I thought it would. So now it can go all the way up to 62.8. Or it could just break it to the downside, which I hope that's what it does. There it is. Come on, break, break, break. All right, go, go. Oh, man. Okay, you can go long now if you guys think that it's going to go long. Oh, no. Yeah, I wouldn't go long, no. Because it did a small ABC here. And I kind of saw, yeah, I'm seeing some buyers come in. So it could be a good idea to get out of this trade if you're not feeling comfortable. It looked like it was going to break. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, you could go long. If you don't feel that's going to go to the downside, you could go long, and it can go all the way up to 64. I'm tempted to get out of this. Yeah, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm out. I'm going to take a quick scalp up. It looks like it's doing that. And I'm actually going to go only for 50 bucks. And I'm going to keep my stop pretty tight. Because it could still want to break to the downside. Hope I haven't made a mistake here. But I'm just seeing a lot of indecision. Oh man, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. You're gonna take me out. Okay. I was wrong. Yep, it's gonna go to target. All right. Yep, I made a mistake. It broke to the downside. I got scared out of my own trade. There it is. All right, I'm negative 80 bucks. There it is, going straight to target. Wow, challenging day. Challenging day. Look at that. It's going to go straight to target. All right. They may have bounced off of this area. I'm going to go long. the way it bounced off of here, if you look at a smaller time frame, I think it may be done. All right, this is a high risk trade because we are so close to this box here. So it could still go up and finish. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to 65, but target is, let me draw these. Okay, so I'm seeing a, oh, look at that, took me straight out and it went straight to our target. All right, not having a good day here, making some lame mistakes, but I'm going north again. Going north again. All right. Negative 200 if you're a Topstep guy. Wow. Come on. Let's go. All right, I got scared out of my own trade. Went straight to my target. All right, I think I'm seeing a wave 3 now. Let me see here. Yeah, so wave 1, and then it did a an ABC. It actually did a wave 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now wave 3 up. So it did a wave 5 inside of a wave 2. Now is more apparent. It wasn't then. It looked like it was just doing zigzags. But now I'm seeing a wave 3 to the upside. All right, I'm going to make all this money back plus more. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Let me fix this chart so I could plot. All right. So here is wave 3 all the way on the top where my target is. But it could bounce off of so I should be scalping, but I'm feeling pretty good about this target. But these are the areas that it could bounce off. So if you're gonna scalp, maybe you'll want to get out at one of these areas. I know I talked about scalping earlier, but I'm just seeing a lot of momentum to the upside. Already up 150 on this trade. I should have stuck to my target here and then gone long again. Made a mistake on that, but already up 130 on this trade. Gonna make my stop a little tighter just in case it's not done correcting. All right. Up 200. So if I get out now, I'm flat again. But no. But I am going to move my stop a little higher. Just a little higher. Because it may want to correct from here. Oh, just saw a new high. Okay, I'm moving my stop to... is it too early? All right, up 240. Man, we could have had that 200. We could have been up 500 already. Ugh! Pissed off. All right. Keep my shit together here. Making some stupid mistakes this morning. What's up with me? Got scared out of my own trade. All right. Up 310, so it could bounce. It could start bouncing off of these areas. Let's see how it reacts. So, but I think that if it's gonna bounce, if we're on the wrong side of the trade, it'll bounce off of 65. Up 350. $370, $380, $390. All right, I'm gonna do a wave 2 to see where I could put. I need to put some money in the bank here. So I need to figure out where wave 2 would be. Okay, we are ready right at the bottom of wave 2. If it does a little correction. So I would like to move it up just in case I'm wrong. But I'm feeling pretty good about this momentum here. Feeling pretty good. I mean, it may even go higher. I mean, we should actually be putting our target at the gap closure. Let me move the chart a little lower, right there. That's where we should put in our target. And usually it goes even a little higher. But there's always sellers a little bit under. But next target would be, let me draw right here. If it goes positive, you know, it could want to stay positive instead of bouncing. So here is the next target. It would be at 76.5, and if it goes there, I'm sure it will go to our resistant line of 78.9. All right, starting to correct. So we were 400 positive, huh? On this trade, is that what it was? Yeah. So we could have gone out with 400. Hope I'm not making a mistake here. Actually, I should move my stop to 59.6. You know what? I'm going to take a chance on this. Extremely high risk. I don't suggest anybody else doing that. But I made some money yesterday. I'm willing to take a chance. But smart money will leave the stop at entry. It may want to bounce off of 65, come all the way down, or it could be done already. I just need to figure out if I want to move my stop. All right, so it would be another $100, $150. No, $100. Another $100. You know what? I'm not gonna be greedy. If it goes to target, it'll be already an incredible day. That's $700 more from where we are now. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at target. But the gap is where I truly want to be at. But it could bounce off of yeah. I wish I had two contracts on this trade. I wish I had two contracts on this trade. Okay, so it may be done here. It hit our first target. It may be done, and it may come all the way down to 56. So if you're in this trade, this could be a good idea to get out. Warning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Warning. Yeah, you can go short right now at 63. And target would be 50, 56.8, or might even go down to 59, I'm sorry, 54.9. So I'm not going to draw those out because it looks like it may have done an ABC on a different time frame. And we are going against the trend. So we have a lot of tells here that we could be on the wrong side of the trade, but I'm gonna stick with it. I'm liking the gap closure. I see a lot of areas on the upside that needs to be filled in. But we are going against the trend. But on the other hand, all of the other indexes are all up, except for the Russell. The Russell is negative 12. All right, we have 15 days to change the gold month, the contract. Gotta keep an eye on that. And there's 6 days for crude. All right, we need to break 64.9. We need to hit 65 to reassure us that we are on the right side of the trade. All right, so warning again. Stop should be at entry. And the market may go south. It did hit our first target. I'm going to take a chance. If I get stopped out, I'll either switch to sim, or I may end my day. I'm not on top of my game today. Made some stupid little mistakes, and best way to regroup is to end the day and start fresh tomorrow. But I'm gonna take this last trade here. All right, what is the time? Well, we're good on time. We still got 3 hours left, or actually 2 hours and 45 minutes to reach our target. So time decay is not a factor yet. I think it will start in 45 minutes. right, I'm gonna take a little break here. I need to stretch out. Yeah, I was thinking about putting gold in my title of the stream, but then if I put gold, then guys that don't trade gold will just not even log in, and I need people to log in and see that gold is where it's at. ES, YM, and Q. Maybe later, but now with this economy, volatility, it is, you cannot trade with a stop. So, you know, I'm like showing people how to make money here, and I hardly have any viewers. I don't understand. I mean, you don't have to do everything that I do, but you know, like on this trade, you could have been out already with $400. The other one, you know, I got out. You didn't have to get out. It went straight to target. You know, I make mistakes, but and the mistakes are not my targets. The mistakes is me personally, psychologically. But the targets, I'm pretty dead on my targets. I mean, they're like 90% accurate. But it's my own psyche that, you know, so yeah. Well, again, my chat is not on again, so I see people logging in and out. I apologize, and actually I'm gonna leave the chat off. I need to focus on my charts. If I'm on the side writing and looking, it just takes. All right, so it bounced off of our target again. This could be a tell. All right. If you are long and you still haven't gotten out, this could be a tell that this trade could be done. All right, let me put my video back on here. So again, you could be short now at 60. Oh, no, look at that. All right. Now I'm starting to get scared now. All right. I'm going to move my stop to entry. Okay. That was a big bar down. It went all the way up and came all the way down. Actually, I'm going to move it up one tick. I don't want to pay commission. Again, I could be scaring myself out of this trade. It could. Ooh, let me move this. What am I doing? All right. This right here scared the heck out of me. Is this the one? Yep. Right there. It went all the way up and came all the way down. Dropped like a stone. I was willing to take a chance if it was going to come down slowly. But that... Oh, hold on a second. 7, we had a big block sale that I didn't I didn't see. That was at 716, a 55 lot. Where was that? 716. Oh, look at that. At the bottom here where we went long, right? I think we took a long here. All right, we need to see a 65 that will kill this short. But it could bounce off of a 66.7. So it could bounce off of this area here, our second target. So what's creating this short is an ABC from here. So A up, B, C, and then new trend down. So if you look at it from here, which the overnight, it did a zigzag up, actually a diagonal up. That's what it looks more like, a diagonal up. All right, well, back up again. So if we see it past 67, we are golden. It will hit target for sure. All right, excuse me, guys. I need to. All right, guys. I need to make a phone call here. I'm gonna be offline a little bit here. All right, line is busy, but I may have to make this phone call again. All right. So it went all the way up again and it came all the way down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about our trade. It just did a wave two. All right, I'm tempted to get out here. I'll be even. Wow, but look at the other guys. They went straight up. Wow. This could help our trade. Whoa. Yeah. Even the Russell is starting to go back up. All right, I'm gonna stay in this trade. Right, if you're new to the channel, please hit like, subscribe. I welcome All right, we need to see a new higher high here. Otherwise, this short could be happening. Keeps bouncing off this area here. All right, I need to see a 64. All right, I'm gonna have to make this phone call again. I'm sorry. I'll be back, guys. All right, so that short is still alive, but I'm gonna stick to this long. We have our targets. I'm gonna lower it. Let me lower a little bit here. Everybody sees the target. All right, I'll be back. Alright everyone, I'm back. Sorry, I had to make a phone call here. But it looks like that short is looking better and better. Huh? We may be, yeah, we could be taken out here. So this was a tell here. It couldn't pass this area. And I said we were going against the trend. So, alright, I'm just going to wait to get stopped out. So the target on this is 56.8. Yeah, it's going to take us out. All right, I tried. It may bounce off of here. Who knows? But it will definitely take us out. Surprised it hasn't yet. Yeah. First target was the call. Alright, we're negative 200. We'll be negative 190 when it takes us out. Now, I have no idea where to get in this trade because the entry was at 63.1. So yeah, I have no idea where to get in. All right, take us out already. Let's go. Oh, sure would be nice to have a Christmas miracle here, but I don't think so. So it could just be filling in volume in this area. Because if we step back, look at this. This is all consolidation area. All right here. All right, we're out. Okay. All right, we're making a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes today. We should have been up $700, and we got out too early on a trade. Scared myself out of a trade, and on this one here, I should have cleared. It gave me 3 signs that it was not busting 65. Oh well. But this trade is still not over. It will not be over until it clears 59.6. If it doesn't pass 59.6, the long is still valid. So it needs to pass this point right here. And this will show so I may get back on the long again. It could be just doing a diagonal, and this is the bottom of the diagonal. It could be going long again, but I will not take a long. I'll lose out in some, but I wouldn't take a long until 62.5. So, yeah, $200. So again, there's a short that should have been taken at 63.1. First target 56.9. Second target 54.9. It almost killed our long. So again, if we see a 59.6, our long is killed. All right, I'm negative $190. And there it is. Did it hit it? No, one tick away. One tick away. So that's a full correction here. Is it done? Not sure. So it could be doing a diagonal up, and it will resume our trend. Right, I want to go long again. I'm really seeing a lot of signals that it's a wave 3 up, but I don't want to get stuck on me trying to prove myself that I'm right. I don't want to be right. I want to make money. I just want to follow what the market is doing. Not trying to prove myself that I know what's right, what the market, look at that. It bounced. It never hit. Did it hit? No, it stopped at 59.7. Now, where should, oh man, I could go long at 61.7, but if it's just doing a correction to come back down again, then I'm in trouble. I mean, we actually shouldn't be. I mean, smart money wouldn't go long until we pass 65. All right, I'm going to go long again. If I get stopped out, I'm done. This is extremely advanced trade. Because again, it looks like the market could be going short. Already called out the targets. I'm going to make this super tight. This could be a big mistake. It tried to go all the way up here, but I'm seeing a wave 3. I'm still seeing a wave 3. So it could stop anywhere in here. Smart money would just scalp it out and get out, but I'm not that smart, so I'm gonna stick to my trade. But if you're a top trader guy, I suggest just scalping. You need to be consistent. And it might have bounced off. Russell's almost positive. So it was negative 17. Oh, here it is coming down. Yeah, it's when it drops, it drops with power, huh? A lot of momentum. A lot of momentum. All right. If you haven't gotten on this trade yet, you could probably get on this trade. I'm seeing it go up to either 62, 62, 4, or all the way up to 64. All of this could still be a bouncing area to come back down again. But I'm starting to see momentum up. So this could be the upper leg of this diagonal. And then it could drop and break to the downside. Or it can break to the upside and go straight to my target. And this is what I'm betting on. So again, first target that it could bounce off, I think it hit it, is 62. Let me look at the 1 minute chart. It did not hit it, okay. Second target that it could bounce off of, again, I'll repeat it, 62, 4. And then it can go all the way up to 63.9. So I'll make a soft little target here. These are areas that we need to watch out for. I'm going to make it white. Oh, look at that. It went straight to the second target. So it could be done. It could be done. This could be an area to get out. It could be done. Went straight to target, huh? Yeah. 62.4. It stopped at, the wick stops at 62.5. Wow, 62.5. Okay, so it could be done. Right, I hope it's not done. It could just do a little wave to the downside here and resume up. Let me figure out where it needs to stop. So it shouldn't. It has to stop at 60.6. One tick under our entry. But if we're on the wrong side of the trade, it will take us out and resume the short. All right. It's getting near that area. Has to start bouncing off. All right, we need to see a new higher high here. We have to pass 62.6. Otherwise, this short is valid. So now things are kind of looking a little bit screwed up. And let me call them out. Okay, so this might have been the end. It could have been just a correction. And here is a new trend. So wave 1, ABC, perfect ABC. Wave 3 down. And first target would be a 55.5, which is in between the other short targets. So, am I on the wrong side of the trade here? Am I forcing a trade? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm 190 negative. I do not want to add to my losses. Smart money would get out right now. But this is a smaller wave 3. So it's a smaller wave 3 combined with an ABC, while this one here is a larger wave 3. Oh man. All right. I could be making a mistake here. So, all right. I'm going to stick to my trade, but I like to give everyone else an opportunity to make money. I'm not always right. So, again, there are two short trades. One was going short at 61.3, first target 56.8, second target 54.9, and that was because of an ABC. So ABC short. Okay, and then here there's another short, which is A wave 1, ABC, wave 2, wave 3 down. But I'm going for this wave 1, then wave 1 up, and then wave 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then start wave 1 up. It came down, but it was never taken out, so it's still valid. And this is what I'm going for. Could be making a big mistake here. So this last short will be canceled if we pass 62.7. Or otherwise it's still valid. And then the other short, we need to see a 65. All right, let me take a look at my options real quick. I've not been doing well in my options lately. Oh yeah, today's okay. Today it turned. Okay. All right, they're improving. Yes, okay. At the opening, they weren't looking good. They're looking much better now. All right. All right, what's going on now? Okay, so it bounced off of wave 2 to the downside. Let me just draw that real quick just so you guys could have an idea. So this was wave 2 to the downside off of this last little yellow. So it bounced off of here, and now it looks like it has to. So it has to. There it is. Oh, we almost saw it kill. So here is the other one. So we need to see a 62.7. This will kill this last short. Come on, show me Show me a 63. That's what I really want to see. A 63, and then I want to see a 66. Come on. That's what I want to see. 63 and then a 66. I mean, yeah, 66. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's just Pac-Manning up and down. So it's filling in. I can't remember if it was the low where the market started out. Yes, I think it was. So I think that's what it was. Because there's an area that it needed to be filled from 58.9 all the way up to 70. So we could be done in this area. This is another reason why I'm liking the long, is that there's really nothing on the bottom to be filled except from 50 to 48. Unless the market just wants to stay sideways, and this will make it reach the short target. But right here I'm seeing a diagonal up. Let's hope we're on the right side of when it busts, right? So a diagonal or a zigzag will always break away. And just because it's going up doesn't mean that it will break to the downside. It could break to the upside. So it's not a rule that a zigzag or a diagonal will break to the opposite side. I've never seen that as a rule. You never know. It could go up or it can't go down. If it was always a rule, then everybody would be going short, right? When they see it. Or long, if this was a zigzag. It looks more like a zigzag. It looks more like now we're going for a double zigzag up. Alright, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 11 minutes. Made many mistakes today. Got out of a trade. Got scared out of my own trade. I could have been up. And then another trade, which is this long that we're on now. I could have gone out with profit. I didn't. It bounced back down, but I rejoined the original trade. I got out at entry, and then I didn't see it. Hold on a second. Yeah, so it should have to kill the long, we should have seen a 59.6. I did not see that. I saw it starting to bounce off that area, so I rejoined my long again exactly at the same point, or one tick higher. Now, time decay is not on our side. We only have an hour and 45 minutes to reach our target, and our target is to the upside, going against the trend. But hopefully it'll do the same thing that it did yesterday. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure yesterday was positive and then it turned negative. At the end of the day. So, oh no, here we go. Alright, so we did not see it kill the short. We should have seen a 62.6 and it stopped at 62.5. All right, I may be on the right side, on the wrong side of the trend. All right, I could be wrong here. I could be wrong. So it looks like it broke to the downside. Right, it should have bounced off of our entry. All right, if it takes me out, I'm going to go immediately short. I already have my my cursor on top of sell market. That's a problem that most traders have, including myself. You get stuck on a side and you keep trying to make that turn into a reality when it's not. If you're a Topstep trader and you have followed me this morning, exactly what I've done, I suggest you're not taking another trade. Or maybe you got out when I should have gone out with profits instead of waiting to get stopped out. I hope that's what you did. I say this all the time. Don't do everything I do exactly to the T. You need to be looking at the market and making your own decisions also. A combination of yours and mine. So it's gonna bust somewhere. It's either gonna break out of this sideways and test the low, or we're gonna close this gap. And there's not a whole lot of clues of what it wants to do. right, here we go. I'm going to go short if it takes me out. There it is. All right, let's go to target. That's it. Okay, so I'm negative 320. Negative 320. Made tons of mistakes this morning. Let's see if I could end with 200 plus here. All right. So, official targets. Let's redo all of this. All right. You know, I'm just going to scalp this. I'm not really feeling it, the long, but, the short. All right, I'll go for it. I need... All right, here we go. Okay, so official target is 56.7. So 56.7 is the official. And these are all ABC corrections. Next target is at 54.9. And I'm right in between. Now it could turn into a wave 3. And it could go all the way down to 51.9. Which would be the bottom of our resistant area. Okay, I'm going to move this over. 56.8, 56.8. All right, 56.8. Okay. Right, I need to see a new lower low here. Otherwise, it could bounce up. It could still do a wave 3 up. Oh man, today sucks. Tough day here, tough day. Yeah, we are still inside of that wave 2. They corrected some, but not, I'm still liking the long. I'm going to get out. I'm getting out. Let me out. I'm just going to go with it. Go with it. All right. I'm negative, what is that, 290? 280. 280. I'm still liking my long. I'm going to go long again. That could be a huge mistake, but I'm going long. I'm going long at 60. That's it. I'm going long to 60. I'm still seeing a wave 3 up, and this is why. You know, it earlier, it just bounced off of the top of wave 2. See it right there? Where is it? Right there. That's just the top of wave 2. So maybe it wasn't done correcting enough. So I'm going long. So I see a lot of signs. I'm not just trying to prove myself that I'm trying to make this trade work, because you get caught up on that, especially when you're negative. You keep trying to prove yourself that you're right when you're wrong. But I'm just seeing signs here. You know, it hadn't really, it was just a small correction. It should have really have gone deeper into wave 2, which has done now. But we also have signs that it could be done. All right, let me see here. I need to, all right, the high, the low. So it may still want to go down to 70, to 57.8 and bounce off of that area. All right, I'm going to take a huge chance, and I'm going long already. No. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait just in case it wants to visit. Yeah, if it wants to go ahead and still visit 57.8, if I go long now, I'll be stopped out. So I should wait until it clears this wick, which is a wave. You can't see it, but in a smaller time frame, it's a wave up. All right, here we go. So if this is a true wave 3 from this point here, it makes official target even higher, but because of time decay, I don't think we'll get there. So I'm going to go with my first original target of 70.7. But if we had time, if this was earlier in the morning, my target would be 74.9. If you're a overnight trader and you hold on to your contracts, I would stay on it to 75. Here we go. It's gonna fill us. All right, come on. I have a feeling this is it. Have a feeling this is it. Now I need to show myself, tell myself why I don't believe on the short. First, that it was just an ABC correction. There was no signs of an actual wave 3 down. The only wave 3 was this smaller wave 3 here. So 1 ABC, wave 3 down, but then it kind of turned into a diagonal. And this is why I'm going long. All right. Here it is. You know what? I'm going to go to the gap. All right, I'm going for gap closure. Gap closure. So I have to lower my stop a little more. I need to be under this pivot here. I should actually be under the box here. All right, we need to see a new higher high here. We need to see a 63 and then a 66. So one of the mistakes I've made, I should have just stayed in my original trade and just lowered my stop. That would have saved me a whole bunch of money. All right. Don't know if the E-minis are helping us or not, but I do see them all going up. So let's hope they help us. I apologize if I don't reply to any chats, but I need to focus on trading. This is not a chat kind of a streaming. If anybody ever has any questions, please shoot me an email. It's all under my info. I will reply. But while I'm on a trade or trading, I like to focus on my chart because things do change quite rapidly, especially on gold. So this is what I need to be focusing on. So I apologize if anybody ever shoots me a text on the chat and I don't reply. I think that I already give enough information that you already know what is going on. And I go over a lot of the basics also of Elliot waves, so I don't think there should be a whole lot of questions. And if it's not a question, I'm sorry. I can't be losing focus on trading just to chat. So I apologize. This is not that type of channel. There's a whole bunch of blogs and groups that people can go and join and just shoot the shit and just make themselves feel happy about being on the right side of a trade or trying to prove that they're on the right side of a trade. I'm just here to trade. All right, so it's looking better and better, but we still have this whole wave down that we need to clear a wave 2. All right, let me plot that. Let's see what we need to clear here. And here it is. We need to pass this area here. But true confirmation is scene 63, 1863. So if the short is still valid, it's going to bounce off of this area and come straight down and take us out. It can still come down to go back up. Wave 2 may not be done. You never know when a wave is done until it makes a full correction. So a full correction to the upside would be seen 1863. A full correction to the downside would be bouncing off of 57. But you never know. It could be done here. It should be done here, but because of robots, corrections, full corrections have changed. Is no longer 61.8. Now it's usually closer to 74.6 or 0.8, but you never know. You never know. So we took a chance on hoping that it was done. So this is where I'm at. All right, let's just watch. I think I've communicated enough what my angle is. All right, I'm going to take a little break here. I'll be back. There's nothing else we could do. I'm not going to... I wish I wasn't so much negative. I would lower my stop. Yeah, if you're a Topstep trader and you've been following me, you shouldn't even be on this trade anymore. Topstep guys should end their trading days at 250 negative. Because I believe you only have 1,000 per week to lose. Or is it 2,000? I'm not sure. I think it's 1,000 per week. Oh no, it's 1,000 a day, and then 2,000 total. I don't think it can go under 48. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. I need to look at this stuff. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna lower my stop. I don't suggest anyone else doing this. This will take me negative for the month. I made 540 yesterday. So this will make me negative. Yesterday was my, if you just tune in right now, yesterday was my first day of trading this month. I stayed out the whole of last week because of elections. Right now I'm negative 290. All right, I'm taking a break. right, I'm back. It's looking more positive here. This is positive right here. Right here. This should have gone lower. Right here. And it didn't, and it bounced. Now we just need to see it clear. 61. So hurdles 61, 63, and 66. Now with time decay, this trade could stop at 65.6 or 67.5. So I may get out at 66. Get out at 66. I'll be 300 positive, right? I'm long at 60. That's 6 points. I'm negative 290. So it will be, my decision will be based on time decay. All I have is 1 hour left. So if it reaches those numbers sooner, then I will stay on the trade. If it's after 11 my time, 1 p.m. Central, I may get out at those targets. So I'm going to go ahead and plot them where it could bounce off, because I want this on paper. So first one is going to be from 66.5 to 65.6 to 66.5. So 65.6 to 66.5. Is that it? Yeah, so it could bounce off of this area. All right. So these are areas that it could bounce off of. Make sure that my numbers are correct and my math is good here. Yes. Okay. All right. But official target on this trade is 75. 1875 is the official. I'm going for a soft target, which was our original wave 3. But because it went deeper into wave 2 downside territory, it increased wave 3. But it was also it was the second target of our original long, right? It's still up there. There it is. Actually, it's a little higher. So 75. All right. So this is just a waiting game. If I do get stopped out, I'm going to be negative 600. Again, if you're Topstep, I would not take this trade, or if you do take it, make it a small stop. Make it a small stop. I'm stuck on being negative. Had many opportunities to be positive. This is just a recap of what I did this morning. Scared myself out of a trade that would have been a good one. And then on this long, if I am wrong, that's not a long. I could have gone out here with 400 positive. And I didn't. So but I'm just not seeing enough information showing me that the market wants to go short. Unless the market wants to stay sideways, and then it will test the low of the day. All right, let me open up my charts here. All right, so the market never tested the high of the day, which was 65.7. It got close at 64.5. And it seems like this support area was holding out pretty good. I mean, I never really trade off of support and resistant areas, so I'm not a big fan of them. I really, I seen in gold, I just seen it cut like hot knife through butter on support and resistant areas, so I'm not a big fan of them. I don't really put a lot of weight on them. But this one looks pretty solid. It tried, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it held out. 3 times, if you look at a different time frame, 3 times it bounced off of the same number, 56.5, and then it went up, came back down. This could have been a trade. This could have been a wave 3. But on the overall, it probably was still wave 4, right? Because this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no. So this is 5, and then it did an ABC up, corrected down, then it went back down again. So maybe this is still wave 4. It's not clear, but this could have been still wave 4, and this is wave 5. And then it went all the way up. Or this was the end, and then it corrected, and then wave 1 up. Wave 2 down, which this looks like a perfect ABC right here. Oops, sorry. Where am I? Let me make them smaller here. Okay, this could be this could be an ABC instead of a wave 5, but this could also be a wave 5, but in a different time frame it could be an ABC. All right, it's turning negative on us. I'm talking, I'm not even paying attention. All right, what's going on here? Yeah, we need to see 61. Now, I just hope I'm not trying to convince myself that I'm right and I'm not seeing what I am really seeing. And that's what happens with Elliot wave. Oh, whoa. Okay. All right, on a longer time frame, it does look like we could be on the wrong side of the trade here, guys. All right, I had not checked this other chart of mine. And this actually has a target of 50.5. Oh, wow. Whew. Decision time. Decision time. But again, it was just an ABC. It was just an ABC. It's not. No, it could be a wave 3. No, how can that be a wave 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I do not see it. I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong. All right. I need to make some measurements here on this other chart. I need to measure wave 1. It's not clear if 1 is longer than... So wave 1 will always... Well, wave 3 will always be the longest. So you always want to measure wave 1 against wave 3. And this is what I'm doing. I'm checking. But then that's wave 5. Oh. 1. This should be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we could be on a wave 5 to the downside. But this is with the overnight. So when I'm trading regular time charts, I really try not to get influenced by the overnight. Sometimes it's a clue, sometimes it's not. All right, show me a 61. Come on. Show me a 61. If you're not long, there's a little long opportunity right now. You can go long already. Actually, should have been long. I missed it here. It was an ABC. So if it comes down to 60.2, you can go long at 60.2. Or you can go long now and scalp. First target is at 61.2. Second target at 62.1. And third target at 63.3. And that would be wave 3. And then second target on wave 3 on the smaller chart is at 65.3. And that is that bouncing off area, right? So now this is really showing that with time decay that we may want to aim shorter. This will still make me positive $200 for the day. All right. We need to see how momentum is working and what time we reached this target area. But first obstacle is to clear yeah. Oh man. Not yeah. It could just clear 63 and bounce off of that. If the market is planning on staying sideways, because there's going to be a lot of sellers at 63. All right, it's really a crapshoot, and that's because of time decay. It's a crapshoot. If this was 8 o'clock in the morning, I would have no issue in holding out. All right, I do not want to see a 60. No, I do not want to see a 59. If it goes down to 59, we could be in trouble. If you still believe in the short, you can go short right now. All right, here we go. Let's break that 61. Okay, that's broken. Now we need to break 63 and not bounce off of 63. All right, guys. Should I make some soft targets here? Yeah, okay. I'm going to make some soft. So it reached our first target. I gave you all numbers, but I didn't draw it out. But it's all on record. I called them out. So these are all soft targets. So these are areas where it can bounce off of. All right. I'm going to have to raise my stop because if it's going to come down, this is it. Correction should be done. So I'm going to just bring it up right here. Not ready to bring it up to entry. It's too soon. All right, I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be back. All right, guys, it reached our first soft target. Hope it's not bouncing off of this. But look at that, huh? Straight to that target. Okay, if I get out now, I'll be negative 70. Okay, I should be moving my stop to entry, but I'm still not quite comfortable yet on moving stop to. Let me figure something out here. Let me see where I would be safe. So this, okay, this is gone. We don't need that anymore. So actually I could move stop to entry, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it one tick under. One tick under. All right. So this is starting to look better as far as time decay. So if it keeps going up and it hits these blocks within the hour or 40 minutes, I will not get out. Wow, big discrepancy between ES and YM.